Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's Gavin here. Hope everyone is doing well. So for anyone who was wondering how I've placed last season, it wasn't very nice. You can see 25.95 here. Unfortunately, I got minus 320 on the last day of the season, so that really sucked. Knocked me down quite a little bit. But it's alright because today is the start of a brand new season, and I have a feeling this is my season. I feel really, really good about my performance. So yeah, let's get straight into it, into the first attack. By the way, we've had nice defense today so far, but it's early in the season, so that's kind of expected. Anyways, yes, using this Super Hog army, let's get straight into the first attack. Okay, yeah, so expect some bad bases for a couple of days. We are facing much weaker opponents in the beginning of the season. So yeah, this base is going to be very, very easy. It's not well designed, not really well upgraded either. But basically, yes, just sending the RC after one of these rage towers. And to be honest, I'll just pop her ability right now. This should be really smooth sailing. And I'm going to double cycle as well. To be honest, I could have picked her up, but I'll just take down these Infernos. We may as well while we're here. And yeah, I'm going to pick her up now. Don't want her taking too much damage. Now I can start my queen over here and a couple of troops to help funnel out these buildings along the other edge. Oops, I was kind of late on this poison here, but it should be alright. Yeah, this base is really, really bad, so we're just going to funnel out this other edge. About to place my king in just now. And yeah, the base is going to be absolutely crushed. Um, yeah, pretty simple stuff. I'll just send the hogs from the opposite end right now. May as well, start them earlier rather than later. I'm going to place a heal spell. Actually, I don't even need to. I'll just place one just in case. And yeah, the base is absolutely crushed. As you guys can see, we could swag everything else I have right now. The Warden ability, King ability, all these spells. But I'm just going to use them. Make it look even more overkill. Let's just use everything. Yeah, really easy first raid here. Hopefully you guys learned something. Although I don't know if you could really learn much from such a terrible base. But yeah, hopefully we'll get at least one or two really solid bases today so I can at least have a challenge. We'll just have to see what the Supercell gods give us. We will have to see. Okay, next raid. Wow, okay. So it's a free base. It's a Town Hall 16. Sorry again, guys, for these really, really easy bases, but there's not much I can do. It's the beginning of the season, so it's just random opponents. But yeah, within like 5 days or so, I should start to get some really, really tough bases. Probably even less than that. Anyways, this base, let's just RC. It was really weird attacking a base with an Eagle Artillery. I have not seen that in forever. Funny to see. And yeah, let's just see where my RC heads. I don't really know where she's going right now. Yeah, let's get this Inferno. Never mind. We'll get this enemy RC over here, and then I'm just gonna pick her up. We don't need any more value, and to let her keep going would have just been stupid. So yeah, you gotta play risky, but don't play stupid. You see, there's a big difference between playing risky and stupid. Yeah, as long as you have a plan, you can play risky. That's how I like to think of it. Anyways, yeah, sending this queen and the king in. Log launcher dealing with the monolith is amazing. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm just going to start the hogs on the opposite end because the base is absolutely crushed. It's a little Town Hall 16. Poor guy. I should have tried to do something cool on this base, like try to swag like all my spells or something. Next time. I'm going to use Warden's ability, and I'll just use the king and queens as well. And the base is absolutely deleted. Base has been wiped off the whole server. Yeah, this is absolutely crushed this guy. I really would like some tough bases. I hate posting a video with all these bad bases. Like I'm trying to teach you guys. I can't really teach you when we get bases like this. We'll just have to see. Hopefully we can get some decent bases. Yeah, so far it's just been a walk in the park, not gonna lie. Okay, it's another really easy base. Damn, guys, I'm really trying to get a tough base. Trying to get something that's like somewhat of a challenge, but yeah, this base is absolutely free. Let's just wreck this noob. Pop the RC's ability nice and early. Probably just gonna double cycle here. You know, yeah, just because I played a little bit risky. And yeah, we'll lose the Fox, but that's fine. I'm just gonna pick up the RC. Yeah, that's honestly okay value for me. This base is gonna be destroyed either way. Now, starting the funnel over here, just clearing out some of these troops, and then I can log launcher, place the king, Valkyrie, apprentice warden. I can start a little bit of cleanup as well. Yeah, pretty good stuff here. I'll put a hog rider to deal with that little archer tower. Oh, we had to use the king's ability pretty early. Didn't mean to do that, but it's totally fine because yeah, the base is already gone. I'll just send the hogs from the opposite end up here to finish off the base, put a few headhunters in and click the warden ability. We can rage on all the heroes over here, put a little baby dragon, and yeah, just clean up the rest. Honestly, my goal for this season, or at least like for as long as I can, is to try to fail no attacks in like one of my accounts. I want to try to go and get like, yeah, the first week of the season perfect. That would be amazing. That would be my goal. Look at all these spells I'm swagging on this guy. Really bad base though. Like, yeah, this base is just not going to stand a chance when you design it this badly. It's all right. Let's hope we can get some tougher bases. Straight into the next base. Yeah, we're just going to wreck this noob again. These bases are really, really bad, but it's honestly kind of fun after all the pressure. Last season, right at the end, it got really heated. So yeah, it's kind of fun just to run over some noob bases. But I've got to remember, don't get overconfident, because as soon as I get overconfident, that's when I end up failing on a noob base, and that is just like the worst feeling ever. So yeah, just be calm, and it should be a pretty smooth, pretty easy plus 320 today. I'll even try to start my queen while my RC hasn't been picked up yet, just for a little bit of practice. You know, I can try to do some trickier things on an easier base. Multitasking practice, you feel me? Yeah, honestly, really nice. Keeping my RC alive, doing two things at the same time. One day I want to be able to basically, yeah, multitask like this against a real tough base. I feel like that would be super cool. Okay. Well, I just lost my RC because I was trying to multitask. But it's honestly fine because, yeah, this base is going to be so crushed. And that's exactly why I don't try to multitask like that. Because trying to do too many things at once is just a recipe for disaster. Quite honestly. But yeah, don't worry guys, we'll be totally fine here. This base is garbage. We're going to send the hogs from the opposite end like that. And I'll put a headhunter here and a, what do you call it, a wizard. And now it is looking a little bit close. So I'm starting to get a little bit worried, but no, I think we're totally fine. Because yeah, I would never fail on a base that is this terrible. Like, yeah, this base is just so bad. Even though I did everything wrong, like literally I did everything wrong in this attack, it's still absolutely crushed. Just because it's a poor base. I gotta stop messing around though. I gotta lock in, because soon these bases are gonna get harder. Okay, next base. Yeah, by the way, sorry guys if I'm like yapping during the attacks. It's honestly just because I'm bored against these easy bases. I don't even have to try. Like, this is a Town Hall 15. Come on, man. Like, what do you think I am, a noob? Why are you giving me a Town Hall 15? Alright, yeah, this will be pretty funny. I'll try to do some, like, crazy overkill on this guy. Because, yeah, the poor little Town Hall 15 is not going to stand a chance against me, quite honestly. Yeah, I'm just going to pick RC up. Honestly, that's nice. We got a funnel. Trying to swag a bunch of spells on him. That's why I wanted to pick up this RC early. I'll just have to see how it plays out, though. We'll see how many I can swag. Starting a little bit of cleanup. Nice and early. To be quite honest, like, Yeah, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm pretty sure we can swag all of these spells that I have remaining, like every single one. So yeah, we'll just have to see. I'm gonna send the hogs in like this with the warden and the RC and a headhunter. And yeah, I'm like 99% sure we're gonna swag like 10 spells. It is pretty fun, I must admit, these first days of the season where you can just mess around like this, do nonsense attacks. It is definitely pretty fun. Alright, now let's see how many spells that I swagged. I gotta do this really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that 10? Was that 10 spells or did I count that wrong? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below. I just know, yeah, that was a shit ton of spells. Pretty fun to do that. Yeah, to be honest, I could have swagged like every single spell I had, but that would be a little bit risky, you know? That would be a little bit. Gotta use the recall and like one invis. Alrighty, straight into the next one. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Today has been an absolute walk in the park. Supercell has matched me up against like every single base as being a noob, including this one. This guy's super rushed, so this is gonna be super easy again. Um, we gotta practice though, predicting our bait. So I'm gonna be practicing for it later in the season. Where do I think the bait would be? Honestly, I feel like the bait's all in this rage tower compartment. So I'm gonna send my RC into the Gigabomb. Let's see if I was right or not. Yeah, I don't see any traps here so far. I think I was correct. Let's earthquake up ahead. And, okay, maybe I was wrong. There's a bomb. I'll just double cycle just in case now. But yeah, we basically avoided any bait there. That was pretty smooth, not gonna lie. If this was a maxed base, this RC charge would be exactly the same still. Because, yeah, we avoided most of the bait. I'm gonna double cycle as well, just to make sure I take this scatter shot down. And then, yeah, as soon as that goes down, picking up the Royal Champion. Now I'm going to pull the CC off to the side there. And I'll just put my queen on the CC. Let the queen deal with that. And while she's doing that, I'll start a little bit of cleanup. Okay, interesting little Tesla guy. Alright, buddy. Let's put a Valkyrie in here. Sneaky little Teslas in this corner. I see you. Okay, yeah, let's start the King, Golem, Ice Golem, and Apprentice Warden. I want to troll this guy, kind of, because it's such a rushed base. Let's use some random Siege Machine. Let's use the Stone Slammer on this guy. Alright, yeah, let's send the Stone Slammer like this. This is going to be pretty fun. I gotta make sure the Stone Slammer actually goes inside, though. Come on, Stone Slammer. Ooh, I forgot about Seeking Air Mines. This is gonna be funny. The Stone Slammer did absolutely nothing. Let's rage on those Yetis. Yeah, that is why you don't use the Stone Slammer with this army, because 99% of the time it's gonna do absolutely nothing. But it's fine, because yeah, this base is absolutely crushed. We're just messing with this guy. Yeah, we don't even need to use the Warden's ability. Pretty easy stuff. Yeah, not too bad at all. If this was a max base, it would have been just as crushed because of just that amazing RC charge and amazing Sui and amazing Hogs. Honestly, just a perfect raid. Very easy base, though. I can't wait to get some tougher opponents. Okay, next attack of the day. Finally, it's a decent looking base. Honestly, the layout doesn't even look that good, but at least it's like well upgraded. You know, it's not completely free. Let's actually think of a good plan here. So let's get the RC into one of these poison towers. Which one? I don't think it really makes a difference. They look symmetrical to me. Let's go over here by the Gigabomb. We can invis like this. Definitely can single cycle right here, which is really nice. And I'm gonna earthquake up ahead. I don't know if that was a bad earthquake. No, it was good. It was good. Let's see. I'm gonna pop RC's ability just like that. And single cycle again is really nice. Looks like she's gonna head up by this fire spitter, which is honestly fine. Let's use one more spell to hopefully get this multi-archer tower. Alright, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'll just pick her up. That's fine. Then I could start the queen over here. And, golem, ice golem, apprentice warden, and log launcher like that. This is going perfectly so far. Maybe I can even snipe this wizard tower. Yeah, that was really nice snipe right there. Um, let's funnel out this edge so that I can send my king in also. I gotta get started on that. Now I can send the king in. He should head inside. Perfect. Yeah, this is just beautiful. I'm gonna put a wall breaker, not a headhunter. Really nice wall breaker there as well. Triple ice golem CC. So yeah, we'll just throw a poison spell on all of that. Pop the king's ability. Really nice. And then I'm just gonna send the hogs from the opposite end. Yeah, kind of spread them out a little bit. You do want to spread out your hogs, guys, like just a little bit, because it's better if they're all taking down like groups of 2 to 3 defenses at a time while still traveling in the same pack. It's better if they do that than all just taking down one defense at a time. They're slower that way. It's better if you kind of spread them, and then yeah, this way they can take down multiple defenses at the same time. And yeah, even on a more well-developed base like this one, it is absolutely crushed. Base didn't even stand a chance. Yeah, completely annihilated. Yeah, I'll just start a little bit of cleanup, I guess. Let's take down this mortar. Okay, I never mind. Multi-archer tower's in the way. But yeah, really solid raid here. By the way, if anyone has questions for me about this army, like literally anything, I can ask me anything and I'm going to respond as soon as I see it. Just let me know. Ask me in the comments. I'll answer your questions, I promise. I'm still a small content creator. So yeah, I can definitely check all of the comments. I will check yours. Okay, last attack of the day for the plus 320. Honestly, all the bases have been easy so far today, not gonna lie. The last one was well upgraded, but an easy layout. Same thing with this base. It's well upgraded, but to be honest, looks like a pretty easy layout because, yeah, my log launcher is just gonna deal with both of these spell towers. So, yeah, let's try to set a funnel with our RC. I would like to get, if I could get this Inferno Tower, that would be huge because that's the main thing that's separating the funnel in this base. Let's invis like this. Um, I will earthquake here, and I'm gonna try to redirect pretty soon. Maybe I won't need to. Alright, yeah, that was really nice. I didn't even need to redirect. Then she should come to the fire spitter. And then, yeah, now I can redirect like this. And then she should head towards right over here. Okay, yeah, this was just beautiful. Then we can pop the RC's ability. And, yeah, I'm just gonna skip that ice hound. We don't need to deal with that right now. We'll take this ice golem down and then pick up the RC. Beautiful. Now I can golem, ice golem, queen, and apprentice warden right behind. And I'm going to hold my log launcher for just a sec because I need to make sure that it takes down both of those invis towers. That's like super important in this base. Or at least triggers them. It doesn't have to necessarily take them down, but triggering them is super important. Somebody please trigger this Gigabomb so that my log launcher doesn't get absolutely nuked. Come on, King. Wow, I think that my log launcher just got absolutely nuked. That's fine though. Look, we can still absolutely save this, even though those invis towers didn't get triggered. What I'm gonna do is pop the queen ability. Maybe I can even get the spiky ball to trigger. Let's try. Alright, no. But it's fine because I'm gonna send the hogs from the opposite end. And the heroes should have triggered those invis towers by the time that the hogs get over there. That's my thoughts at least. Yeah, and even if they don't, I've got an ice block, so it is not a big deal. Just starting a little bit of cleanup around this edge. To be honest, I'll pop the heal spell, going over a bomb tower and the scatter shots firing at us. And yeah, just like that, the invis towers have been triggered, and now my hogs have free access to the rest of the base. It's really, really simple stuff, guys. I know these were easy bases, but yeah, you guys are going to see this season, we're coming for that top spot. We are coming for it, not holding back. No warden ability needed here, even though we kind of swagged the log launcher. Still a very, very easy raid. Not much I can really say. Yeah, so one day down, 27 more days to go in this season. Feels really good to start off with a plus 320. Even if it was easy, plus 320 always feels nice, right? Like, yeah. Sorry if I'm yapping again. Pretty much a pretty boring day for me in Legend League. Really nice plus 320 to start the day off. Honestly, amazing. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. And I will catch you tomorrow in a brand new video. Peace.